New life begins. Christ set you free. Chains are broken, hearts redeemed in His mercy. We are made whole. Christ set you free. New beginnings now we see. Living water, no overflow our soul. No more sorrow, no more shame. We are covered by His name. Grace unending, love so deep. In His promises we live.
Nice. We have a phone call. Let us see who is talking. Hello?
Hello, sir.
Hello? Yes, who is this?
Hello. My YouTube name is Megatron. I just want to ask a question, if you don't mind.
No problem. Are you, what is your religion, my friend?
I'm a Christian. I come from a Muslim family,
All right.
and I was brought up in a very secular way. Then I became a Christian later in life.
Well, I am happy for you, my friend. Go ahead. What is your question?
Yeah, I just want to ask about the 7 ahrufs. Do Muslims know what these 7 ahrufs are? Are they just purely speculating?
Well, you know, what the Muslims, they knew, as they've been taught, that the 7 letters, or you call them sab'atu ahruf, it is a way the Quran was delivered to Muhammad,
Right.
as in 7 recitation. But if you think about it, you know, this was a cover up made by Muhammad to cover a problem he have, which is he is making up Quran, and each time he recite the Quran, he say it differently. So Muhammad, in order to cover himself, like, you know, okay, you claim to be a prophet, and yesterday you recite the same verse, but you said something different. So why it is different today? So he have to say, oh, Allah, He sent me, you know, the Quran in 7 letters, in 7 recitation. So the letter is not really about letters; it's about 7 different recitation to cover you know, the, let us say, the problem Muhammad is suffering from, which is he is a liar and he cannot repeat the same sentence twice correctly. So he have to say, oh, even if I like, you know, if I say it differently, because Allah, He gave it to me in 7 ways. So the whole idea of this 7 letters, why, you know, ask yourself, why the Muslim, they say Moses was a prophet, correct?
Correct.
Okay, why Allah did not give Moses 7 Torah? Right? I mean,
Because the real Moses wasn't a liar.
no, yeah. So see, like, why did not give Isa? Isa, for the Muslims, he's a Muslim, right? Why Allah did not give Isa 7 Injil? It doesn't make sense. Why He did not give that to Abraham? Why He did not give for them? Even Adam, he was a Muslim. So why only Muhammad, he needed 7 letters? And not only that, Muhammad, he claimed that he was having a bazaar with his God. His God, he wanted to send him 1 Quran in 1 recitation, but Muhammad insisted that he cannot, and it's not right to have it in 1 you know, in 1 recitation, because his people will not be able or capable to observe it. So now Muhammad, he make it clear that Allah is wrong and he is right, and Allah agree with him. Shouldn't we ask ourselves, okay, why Allah, if He is God, don't He know that He should send the Quran in 7 letters?
Right.
Why He is waiting? I don't know if you can see the screen with me. Is the screen appearing for you, my friend?
No, it isn't.
Guys, is the screen appearing from your side? Is it appearing from your side? Let me know, please, in YouTube, if you can see the screen, because it should be appearing. Actually, I have the hadith about the ahruf, which mean about the letters. The word harf mean letter, you know.
Right.
Here it says, and this is a Sahih hadith, the Prophet SAWSBM Mercedes 200 was present at the pool of Bani Qifar or whatever, Jibreel came to him and said, Allah has commanded you to make your community read, or recite the Quran in one harf, which means one recitation or kind of recitation. The Prophet said, I beg Allah his burden, and forgiveness. My community has not strength to do so. What? Why Muhammad is fixing the order of Allah? Allah is giving an order that Muhammad, okay, I want to give you a Quran, and this Quran is going to be made in a certain way and one way to go. Muhammad, he don't agree. Muhammad here, he said, I beg you of burden. Hello, Allah, hello. Come on, I know what you know not. I am Muhammad, you are Allah, and I know my people more than you. My people are so stupid. You need to send me the Quran in more letters. Now, I challenge any Muslim to give us a call and tell us what is going on. Allah do not know, and Muhammad, he know better. No?
Yeah.
I don't know. You still you don't see the screen with me? Still, are you looking at YouTube? Huh? Okay.
I can't see the screen of yours.
Mm.
But I was just watching a Sunni scholar versus a Shia scholar.
Yeah.
And the Sunni scholar was trying to show that the Shia scholar, that the Quran has been corrupted. Then the Shia scholar was trying to show the Sunni scholar that if we were to take their Sunni narrative, the Quran is corrupted. So either way, the Quran is corrupted from both sides. And one of the arguments that the Shia scholar used is that the Sunni scholar, he doesn't know what the 6 ahrufs are. So therefore, he made a claim that 6/7 of your Quran, if we were to follow the Sunni narrative, has been completely lost, and they don't know what these 6 ahrufs are.
He's right, because simply, if Allah he sends 7 letters, and this is what Allah he want, and Muhammad he want, so where are the 7 Quran?
Well, he said that the 7 ahrufs are in the Al-Duri Quran, in the Warsh Quran, in the Hafs Quran. It's all in there.
No, they are not. I challenged the Muslim to show me the 7, Hafs and Warsh. There's only few of them is printed. The rest is gone. Where is? I want to see them. I want a Muslim to show me in his library the 7 Quran which sent by Allah and reserved by Muslims. And even the Quran of Hafs, there's nothing is called Quran of Hafs. Where I can find this Quran? It doesn't exist. It doesn't exist. Where is this? Where is this? Who's Hafs? Hafs is a person came almost more than 200 years after Muhammad.
But they say that he has a chain of narration all the way to the
Hafs.
Prophet.
No. You see, Hafs. Let me tell you, Hafs, according to the Muslim, he is a liar. Even a hadith, and just a hadith coming from Hafs is rejected. Why? Because he's a fraud. I can show you the reference. It says that Hafs is a fraud, and he used even to copy books of others. Like he steal books of others, and he claims it's his own. So he's a fraud. Any hadith is coming from Hafs. You will see the Muslim. They say to you, they don't say it's weak. You see, weak is accepted. They say it's rejected totally. Because why? Because it's Hafs who said that. So he's a liar. So how they take the Quran from Hafs?
But they said that yes, Hafs was unreliable when it came to the hadiths.
Let me ask you. If when you say he is unreliable to the hadith, that means he's a liar, right? Okay, so he's a liar here, and he is not liar there. Doesn't make sense. Liar is a liar. Right.
Okay.
So it's a joke. It's funny. I mean, either he is accepted, he is trustworthy, or he is not. So we don't accept him in something less value, and we accept him in something more value. You know what I mean? Like I just received a letter from the community here to be a judge for the election. And in the letter it's they explain why they elect like this person. Obviously there's something unique about you. You have degrees, you have education, you have etc. But the most important thing is they will not appoint you as a judge unless you are trustworthy. So they check your record. Maybe this guy is a criminal, maybe he's a drug dealer, correct?
Mhm.
So your degree will not be valid if you don't have the trustworthy, or to be trustworthy to be a judge. So now how we can judge that this is because he is a judge now, he is the one is judging the Quran to be from God, and we take him as a trustworthy for the Quran, but we don't take him as a trustworthy for the Hadith, and with the Hadith is a lot more important than the Quran. So it's very stupid of them to say such a statement that we don't accept him to be trustworthy for the Hadith, which is lower in the interest, and we accept him to be trustworthy for the Quran. That's a madness. However, the Muslim, they say to us, and this is one of the lies Muslims always they repeat, they say we preserve the Quran. Okay, so why you are going by Hafs if you preserve the Quran? To make it simple for you, if you open, I don't know if you have a Quran at home, I don't know if you speak Arabic or not. If you
No, I don't speak Arabic, but I do have
if you
a Quran.
open the Quran, if you open the Quran in page number A in the Arabic Quran, it says تعريف بهذا المصحف الشريف كتب هذا المصحف وضبط على ما يوافق رواية حفص بن سليمان بن المغيرة الأسد الكوفي لقراءة عاصم ابن النجود الكوفي التابع عبد الرحمن blah 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 blah. So it is according to Hafs, according to the reading of Asim, according to Abi Abdul Rahman, according Ibn Habib al-Sulma, according to Uthman, according to Ali, according to Zayd, according. So all of this is according, but according to who? It's coming at the end from Hafs, which means the Muslims, if they have the Quran of Uthman, they will not say according to Hafs anyway. Who need Hafs anyway if they have the Quran of Uthman? You know what I mean?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Because if I have,
So are you absolutely convinced in your own studies, and you're very, very knowledgeable about all this, are you absolutely convinced that the Quran that the Muslims have today is definitely not the Quran they had, let's say, in the time of Muhammad?
my friend, I believe that the Quran of Muhammad, it can be a fiction. It can be Muhammad. He can be a person have the because I believe Muhammad's name is not Muhammad. His last name is not the same. His life story is full of lies. The Quran is full of things that doesn't make sense, and it cannot be even written by or made by this same writer. I would tell you something. I don't know if you have my books or any of my books. Do you have any of them?
No, sorry, I don't. I just
Yeah,
watch some
but
of the videos online.
if you read my book, even though it's we do proofreading and a grammar check, etc., but right away you will tell that this person he is not he is not an Englishman, because his English is his second language. Even the book is so clear, but still you will notice right away that this guy is not even close to be Shakespeare one day, right? So if I give you my book, or a page from my book and a page from Shakespeare, it's not going to be hard for you to know who is Shakespeare and who is the Christian Prince,
Right.
because the writing is different and the quality of the language is different. My English is limited, so I am limited with my English, not with my knowledge. And Shakespeare, his language is a lot. There's no question about his English. So right away you will notice that it's not the same writer. It's the same in the Quran. You will see some places, some pages in the Quran, they have a very nice Arabic written, and some most of the Quran have a trashy writing. I mean, it's an idiot where he will not use this Arabic. So it cannot be made by the same person. There is some part of the Quran written by someone, he is really good in Arabic, and there is someone I believe there's many writers for the Quran, because each one of them, his language is exposing him, and the story is exposing him. There is softwares they can find out if you are a person stealing articles or writing of people, right? They put it there, and they can find that how many times the word is repeated, etc. So it's like it's a software for investigation. If we use the same with the Quran, we will find that the Quran is a copy of many writers, have nothing to do with each other, and they are not even from the same time, not from the same generation. this is why I believe that the Quran is just a collection of stories made by somebody we do not know, some people, you know, and it is claiming it's coming from someone. His name is Muhammad, and his God, his name is Allah. But how truthful this is, I believe it's far away from the truth. However, I don't debate the Muslims about this, because the Muslim believe it's coming from Allah, coming from Muhammad. So I debate him about what they believe. My belief, I put it in the side, unless like now you open this question and or this topic, so we talk about it. I don't like to waste my time with the Muslim to say to them, oh, this is not from the same. Okay, you say to me this is from Allah. Let's see how if Allah is a true God or not. If Allah is a true God, He will not say stupid things like this. You know, like if we go to the Quran, I just flip the Quran in front of me, and it's open for me in page number 451. It says, Salamun ala al Yasin. Okay, I challenge any Muslim to tell me what does this mean. Who is a Muslim wanna call me right now and tell me what does that mean? Salamun ala al Yasin. Peace unto al Yasin. Who is al Yasin? Any Muslim want to tell me?
Is that the name of a person?
Didn't know. Every Muslim, Abdul, he give you different interpretation.
Right, okay.
So, okay, if this is written by an Arabic, clear Arabic, and finally the Quran says that we made this book in a clear Arabic, clear, and even we explain it in details. All right. So now, why we cannot even find who is this person, or is it a person? Is it a name of a god? Is it because it might be a god for for very simple reason, Yasin. Yeah, in the old Middle Eastern languages, yeah is a word mean God, as simple as that. Salamun ala al Yasin. Yasin. What is Yasin? Yasin is the name of the moon god. Sin, if you go right now and you search for the god Sin, Yasin, the god Sin is simply the moon god. So the word Ya is appearing before it, which is the word mean God, and Sin is the name of the god. So peace on the Yasin. Who is Yasin? They don't know. But
right, okay.
So
and this is supposed to be a clear book, and they have absolutely no idea what it
absolutely
says.
Supposedly it's a clear book, but we need tons of interpretation. Like Sahih al-Bukhari, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I do.
Now Sahih al-Bukhari have book to explain Sahih al-Bukhari, and then the explanation of Sahih al-Bukhari have explanation of the explanation. You know what I mean? If Sahih al-Bukhari the explanation, what about the Quran? And after all the explanation we have of the Quran, nobody can explain the Quran, because still they say to you Allah knows best, because they are just guessing. It's just a guess. I don't know. Like I'm not sure. I think it means this, and Allah knows best. A Muslim always he sign his page by saying Allah knows best, to save his ass from being killed, because other group of Muslims, they want to say to you, no, that doesn't mean that. We don't agree with you. We'll kill you. That you are best.
Allahu Alam.
Yeah, Allahu Alam. Yeah, Allah knows best. Allah knows best. So Allah knows best because simply nobody knows, and because Islam is a collection of religion, collection of writers, collection of articles, and they put them together, trying to make it as if it's a book.
Right.
Why? Like as an example, in the Muslim they say to you, the alcohol is forbidden in Islam. Are you sure?
Right.
Why it's forbidden? When it's forbidden? If you read the Quran, you will see the Quran praising the alcohol, saying it's good. How something is good one time and it became bad another time? Is it written by the same person, the same time? Because let me to explain my idea. If I say to you, if I am the same person, and then I say to you, alcohol is good, black label is good, beer is good, Heineken is good, and then second day I make an article saying the one who drink drink Heineken is the devil. It doesn't make sense. Yesterday you said something different.
Right.
So
Yeah, that doesn't make sense.
yeah, so how what was good yesterday today is bad? Obviously.
The Muslim would say that this was progressive revelation. So
No,
God
this
took
is not
his
true.
time.
This is not true. You see, because if Allah keep his mouth shut, did not talk about it, that can be acceptable. But already you said it's good. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like I do not need to say prostitution is good today and tomorrow I say it's bad. Either it's good or it's bad. That doesn't make sense. So the progressive he's talking about, if he don't forbid them right away from doing it and keep his mouth shut, but you approve it today and you say it's good, and then tomorrow you say it's not. Obviously, this is written by different person, different unless the person, if it is coming all from Muhammad, it means that Muhammad is just a crazy man, and he is not stable, and he depends in his mood. So when he got sick, maybe he cannot drink alcohol no more, so he got jealous, so he forbid them from drinking alcohol. Otherwise, alcohol was good and lovely and wonderful, and Allah himself praising alcohol in the Quran. The same book saying that alcohol is the book of is the work of the devil is the same book promising the Muslims alcohol in heaven.
Right.
I mean, is it from the devil or it's from God? The same book saying that the alcohol is wonderful and you can make even good money, good business from it, and have a benefit for mankind. Praising the alcohol, and even it used the word in Arabic sakaran, which means it can make you drunk. Look how Allah in love and being drunk. You see, he didn't say alcohol is good only. He's speaking about it as making you drunk. So being a drunk is good. Not only speaking about alcohol, there's a benefit, because yes, alcohol have a benefit, not necessarily to drink from it. You can use, even like you have a skin cut, you are bleeding, you can use alcohol to clean your so yes, the alcohol have a benefit. You can even make a light from it. You can make a fire from. So the benefit he's talking about in the Quran is about being drunk. What is the benefit of being drunk?
Can I ask which verse is this, please?
That's a good question. Are you trying to make the Muslims call us?
No. I was just wondering for my own information.
Okay. ومن ثمرات النخيل والأعناب تتخذون منه سكرا ورزقا حسنا إن ذلك لآية لقوم يعقلون. Chapter 16, verse number 67.
Chapter 16, verse number 60. Okay, thank you very much. Just one last question, and that's it, then I'll leave you alone. Is it true that the Salafi interpretation of who Allah is that Allah has fingers, Allah has a hand, Allah has a face, Allah has a shin, Allah has legs? Do they literally believe Allah has different body parts, like some kind of Zeus in the sky?
All the Sunni believe in this. There's nothing is called Salafi. Salafi is a joke. Does not exist. There's nothing. There's no sect. It's called Salafi. This is it's a statement of the deception. All Muslim Sunni, they believe in that, and all Muslim Sunni believe in the Hadith, and the one they call them Salafi. They are just. Do you know what Salafi mean?
The followers of the Salaf.
Salaf. What is the Salaf? Salaf, the one who passed, the old ones, right? We mean the close to Muhammad. So
companions of the companions.
Yeah, it's the same as we say I am Orthodox or Orthodox Jew. So those are the Orthodox, and it's just what Muhammad said, as simple as that. Like they say to you, Wahhabi. There's nothing is called Wahhabi. Wahhabi is the one who follow what Muhammad said exactly. That's as simple as that. So they create certain titles to group just to make them let us say to say I have nothing to do with them. You know what I mean? Oh, those are Wahhabi. Those are not really what Wahhabi are a true Muslim. What Wahhabi? Abdul Wahhab is a guy who said, okay, it's time to go back to the way the Prophet he was. That's it. So he's not there's nothing is called Wahhabi. This is a true Muslim. So it's a fiction, it's a lie. Titles, names are given just to separate themselves from the accusers. accusation is made against them in many places. I hope I answered your question.
Yeah, thank you very much for giving me some of your time and
No
answering my
problem. You
question.
can call me
Really
anytime, my
appreciate it.
friend, and I'm so happy for you that you left Islam and you became a Christian, and may the Lord bless you and bless
Thank
your
you.
family. Take care.
Thank you. You too. God bless.
Bye
Bye.
bye. Bye bye. If we have any Muslim, you don't like what we said, please feel free. You can, you know, you can, you know, call me and get me busted. Somebody is asking me in Facebook, sorry, in Skype, do you still have Patreon? Don't you? Um, you know, my experience with Muslims is, you know, it's like speaking to a kid, and this kid is suffering from self-confident. Okay, we have a Muslim calling, Mr. Submission to Allah. How are you, Mr. Submission? Hello.
Hello, Mr. Prince.
Yes, how are you,
Hello.
Mr. Submission? Good to hear. Good
Yeah,
to hear you.
assalamu
My
alaikum.
friend. Wa alaikum assalam.
I'm fine. Yeah, yesterday, after watching your videos,
All right.
I went to ask because I've been watching many of your videos for almost 1 year.
All right.
I've been asking myself if the proof you were bringing to Islam were true. I went to ask some scholars and about who Allah is
All right.
truly. I just want to have a sensible and I believe that Allah is a spirit.
He's
But when I went there, they told me it's forbidden, it's haram to say Allah is a spirit.
Yeah, actually, in Islam, Allah is a spirit, is rejected. This idea is
And
rejected. Yes.
oh yeah, and I was so confused that when I asked them that he has faces, he has two right hands, and he has leg, but كيف هذا الله أعلم, they said. How do we say that Allah Alam, and
Yes.
how can I describe Allah? And what is your, and I want to, and they when I say them, they told me that you have soul. The Sheikh told me, bring a scenario, you have, can you say a soul is a solid, a ruh means a solid or a liquid, or it is a gas. He said that as you cannot differentiate a soul.
Your voice is cutting.
In terms of human mind.
Submission, your voice
Cutting
is
off.
cutting. Just tell me, you know, when he was saying to you liquid or etc. From there, I lost you. If you can repeat, please.
Okay. He said that I want proof for this. He said that as you cannot explain your soul, ruh. Just let's. He said, can you say a ruh is a liquid or a solid? He said that no, ruh is not a liquid or a solid. As like that, you cannot say Allah is like that.
No, you see, he
just say that Allah knows the best.
He is just giving you confusion.
Okay.
Like, okay, what is the answer after all of this? Let me answer, right? He is just blah 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 blah.
I got confused
because why he is even comparing the spirit to a liquid? I mean, this is a stupid idea, right? Nobody is saying that the spirit is a liquid, and nobody is thinking that if I open the faucet, I'm going to have a cup of spirit. You know, that is crazy. But because he have no answer, he's trying to confuse you. So you get in with no answer, you get out with no answer anyway. But you think you get the answer. You see, let me show you. They ask Muhammad the same question as you ask, you know, And I think you wanted to know this answer for this, as you said, because you were watching my videos, right? Okay.
Yes.
If we go in the Quran, it says that the people, they asked Muhammad, they said to him, and you speak Arabic, وَيَسْأَلُونَكَ عَنِ الرُّوحِ قُلِ الرُّوحُ مِنْ أَمْرِ رَبِّي وَمَا أُوتِيتُم مِنَ الْعِلْمِ إِلَّا قَلِيلًا. Chapter
Yeah.
17, verse number 85. Okay. They are asking you about the spirit. Say the spirit is from my God command. Where is the answer? No answer. You know? And the Muslim, they like in the translation, they try to say inspiration. It doesn't speak about inspiration, it speaks about the spirit. So, you know, why Muhammad himself have no answer? Because simply Muhammad is an ignorant man. He do not know what to say. The spirit is very simple. I mean, I do not need to be genius to tell you what is a spirit. Spirit is the power of life. You know, like when somebody is dead, why he is dead? Because the power of life, which is given by God, is taken from him. So now he is a dead body, right? When his spirit is within him, life is in. So it is simply it's the power of life.
Yeah.
And this power of life is made by who? Coming from who? Is coming from God. So God, he give life. You can say it's a created life. You can say it's a gift life. You can say whatever you want. However, the life, all of it is coming from one life, the life of God. Life, God is living God, right? God is living God, and all life is coming from him. So if
can you say in Christianity how God looks like, or can you describe in terms of human mind?
My friend, God is a spirit for us as a Christians, right? But in the same time, because he is almighty, he can come to us in any way he wish. I mean, who can tell God what to do, what not to do, right? You know, the Muslim, they say to you is Holy Spirit. Is that correct? They say Jibreel is the Holy Spirit. Okay, Jibreel came to Mary as Muslim they say came to Mary as a spirit, but appeared to her as a man. Okay, is it logical to accept that a spirit, which is an angel, have the power to transform itself to be a perfect man, but God cannot? It doesn't make sense. Who have more ability to do things, the angel or God? So the angel can transform himself to look like a man, but the God of Islam, he cannot. Same time, if we read the Muslim Muhammad hadith, yesterday we were talking about it. Muhammad, he said he compared between the Dajjal and his God, and what he was comparing about, he compared about the look, you know. But the Dajjal is a human being. Supposedly he have the physical being of a human being, and he said to them, your God is not is not one-eyed, right? So why you are giving then a description of a human being to God if he is not a human being? Why you talk about hands? Why God he have hand anyway? I mean, if God say be is going to be, what the hand for? You know, for me, I have the Quran in front of me. I cannot say Quran open unless I use my hand, correct? But if I can say Quran open, the Quran open for me, I do not need a hand. Right? If I can think just in my brain that okay, TV start, the TV will start. I do not need to know. You see, in the old days, you know, I don't know how old are you, but in when I was a kid, we have to go to the TV and turn it on by hand. If we change channels, we have to go there and use our hands, right? But now, now you can do voice command.
Wait a second. They say that when they gave me 3 Quran ayah, and one he said فَعْلَمْ أَنَّهُ لَا إِلَهَ إِلَّا اللَّهُ وَاسْتَغْفِرْ لِذَنبِكَ. Know Allah is your Lord, and ask forgiveness for your sins.
Right. So,
and the other is I am Allah. When he revealed to Moses, I am Allah, and just like serve me, he said, serve me, somewhat like that. It's, if you remember, I gave that verse too. This is our what we believe to do in Islam is to serve Allah because no one serve Him. That's all we do.
Yes, so Islam is exists to we are created to serve Allah, but how why Allah needs servants anyway? You see, I can say I'm a servant of God to serve but the purpose is to serve other human being, because God do not need my servant, me to be a servant. You know, I mean, God, He's God. He owns everything. He can say, He can do whatever He want. He do not need me. Who I am. It's like, you know, okay, imagine you are in your home, and then an ant, little ant, come to you and said, I'm your servant. What do you want? I mean, this is silly, right? What an ant can do for you? Nothing. So this is just comparing an ant to you. What about comparing us to God? We are nothing. You know, the whole earth is like a dust in this in one galaxy. Like, not even a dust. This is how small it is. So what servant of God and what they are talking about? The whole idea is that those Muslims do not know who is Allah. They have no idea how to answer a question. Actually, the Quran say clearly that you should not ask a question. Why? Because if you ask you know, a question, you will leave Islam. So ask not questions, you know, otherwise you are going to leave Islam. If you read with me chapter 5 verse number 101, it says, يا أيها الذين آمنوا لا تسألوا عن أشياء إن تبدو لكم تسؤكم. Okay, why there is why there is such a verse in the Quran? I mean, what the point of this verse? Why I should not ask questions? Because simply Muhammad here no answers. He's a false prophet.
Because Allah doesn't want too many questions. Because just it's said that
my friend,
obey Allah and His messenger.
Allah do not want questions. That doesn't make sense. It's Muhammad who don't want questions, because Allah does not exist anyway for me. Allah, the people are not asking Allah. The people are asking Muhammad, right? The people never saw Allah, never met Allah, never spoke to Allah, so they're asking Muhammad. So he's saying to them, oh, you believe, ask not question about things which is, if made plain to you, may cause you in trouble. Okay, why is going? So who are you? What are you coming for? Imagine now I say to you, call me, ask me questions, and then I say you call me, and I answer you saying, oh, who you believe, ask not questions. Or you told me ask me questions. You told me you are a prophet. You told me you are a teacher. You told me you are a master. You told me you are the one who have a guidance. How you have a guidance, but yet we cannot ask you questions? You know. So ask not questions, and verse 102 it says why? Because some people before you did ask such questions, and on that account lost their faith. So those questions will make you become an atheist, maybe make you Christian, maybe make you a Hindu, maybe, but will not make you a Muslim, because if you ask those questions, obviously Muhammad will get busted. You know what I mean? Otherwise, it doesn't make sense.
I got you. I understand.
Yeah, you see, if any false teacher.
I at last I found why.
Your voice is cutting off. Submission.
I found.
Yeah.
Can you?
Okay.
Can you listen?
Okay.
Listen. Yeah. Actually, all what you said, I've been asking, and I would like to ask you because how about the worship Quran and the Hafs Quran? And recently, when I came, I'm very sick. And do you know the worship in the Hafs Quran?
Yes.
The Duri Quran.
Yeah. What about them?
Is it real? Is it real?
Well, you know, I believe nothing in Islam is real. You know, it's a collection of, there's no proof of it. However, they are exist.
Okay.
They are exist, and there's a lot of differences between them. You know, like if you go to Morocco, you will see that the Moroccan, as I know, they don't read Hafs Quran, they read Warsh Quran, right? And you can you can go and read the Warsh Quran, and you will see there's the differences. However, the story of differences between the Quran, it does not make sense. And why God he want to send 7 Quran to Muhammad, but he don't want to send 7 Bible to Jesus? You know, why the people are not capable, as Muhammad he said, to understand the Quran if it's sent in one recitation. That does not make sense too, because simply if the Quran saying that we explain the Quran in the details, you know, we make it a clear Arabic and with details. So why they are not capable of understanding the Quran? So Muhammad simply, I was saying that to the previous caller before you. I don't know if you hear me. Muhammad, he could not repeat the same verse twice correctly, for he is a fabricator. So he have to come with a lie to explain why he
But
is.
you mean Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, he forgets verse from the Quran?
Yeah, you know, the Muhammad, yes, Muhammad he forget the Quran. You know, there is many hadith speaking.
Can you give me proof from the Quran? He forget
Yeah, no problem.
verses.
I will give you.
Okay.
Yeah, Muhammad, no, he forgot that, even though the Quran saying that we recite to you the Quran and you shall not forget, but yet the Sahih al-Bukhari confirm
Okay.
that he forgot the Quran.
Okay.
If we go in Sahih al-Bukhari, let me get you the reference from Sahih al-Bukhari. Hold on. It says, you know, speaking about a man who recite verses, and Muhammad he said to him, oh, like may Allah bless you, because I remind me of verses which I forgot. You know, read with me carefully. I don't know if you can see the screen. This is Sahih al-Bukhari. Allah apostle heard
I
him.
see. يسألونك عن الروح.
Yeah.
Okay.
You want me to show it you in Arabic? Which one you want? English or Arabic?
English, both. It's okay. It's okay.
Yeah. So you know, I will show it to you in Arabic now. So as you see the story here, Muhammad he heard a person reciting the Quran, and he said, may Allah bless you, you know, you remind me of verses I totally forgot, you know. And look what he's saying, which I was caused to forget. Now how Muhammad forget the Quran? Why this happened? You know, the Muslim, they say that the Quran is preserved in the chest of the
Maybe
Prophet.
he's a human. Maybe
I understand.
he's a human.
But yeah,
as you know,
that
all humans
correct.
can forget
Correct. But
things.
this is will not make sense if Allah said to you, you will not forget the Quran. Remember that in the Quran it says, "Suniqru'uka fala tansa." We are going to give you Quran and you will not forget. So if Allah promise you that you will not forget, you know, then you will not forget, right? Because this is God, you know, that God, he can make miracles. It's a miracle not to forget ever. So when
Allah limit a human or a hadith if will create another man who made a mistake. We were made.
Hold on.
We're made to make mistake.
Right. No.
Okay.
You see, the Muslim, and you are coming from a Muslim family, and you are a Muslim. You know that the Muslim, they say that Muhammad, when it's come to religion, he is protected, masoom, correct? Masoom. He don't make error when it's come to religion.
Yes.
He make an error protected. Have to do with the human being error, but not to religion. Here the Quran chapter 87 verse number 6, you can read in Arabic. It says, "Sanuqru'uka fala tansa." Do you know what does that mean?
Yes. We do not forget.
Okay, so we forget what? The Quran. All right?
Yeah.
Okay, so now where is the promise of God? If God, he said to me, you will not lose.
Repeat the verse again.
Chapters 87 verse number 6.
Repeat the verse again.
Sanuqru'uka fala tansa.
Okay.
And this is the translation of anyone you want, you know. So if God, he made a promise that you will not get sick, I will not get sick. That's it. That's God. If God said you will not forget, I will not forget. Not because I am the Superman, but because God, he said so, you know. So when Allah he says to him that you will recite to you and you shall not forget, well, Muhammad shall not forget. But then we find that Muhammad he forget Quran. And then we find Muhammad saying that he received the Quran in 7 letters to cover that issue. You know, actually Muhammad in different verses in the Quran, he confirmed trying to cover his problem with forgetting Quran by saying the following, which is a very funny statement. I find it, you know, and I don't know if you will agree with me or not, but I understand you are a Muslim and you will not like what I'm saying. Read with me carefully, please. ما ننسخ من آية أو ننسها نأتي بخير منها أو مثلها. How this can happen?
Yeah. Yeah, I understand this verse. Yes.
Why Allah?
If He made you forget
Yeah,
this, we will bring the same or the better. verse.
but doesn't make sense. I mean, you cause me to forget it to make the same. What is the logic? The same doesn't make sense. But because Muhammad he cannot recite the same verse twice correctly, so now he says, oh, Allah caused me to forget, but don't worry, be happy, Allah will give me another verse the same. Or even better, you know, the Muslim, they say to me, can you make Quran like the Quran? Well, Allah himself he is saying he make Quran better than the Quran in this verse, because he's saying if we cause to forgetting, we are going to substitute something better or similar. Allah will make Quran better than the Quran or similar to the Quran. Why? Allah he went to class and he studied the language of Shakespeare, and now his English is better, so he's going to make Quran better than the Quran. Doesn't make sense. How the Quran of Allah is better than the Quran of Allah?
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Can you what is the contradiction? There is no contradiction in the Quran. Whenever I read the Quran, it's normal, because let me say something. Why there are peaceful Muslims. I grew up in a very Muslim family, and they recite, and there are other sides too.
Submission. I'm losing your.
Why is this? I don't understand.
Submission. If you have,
Okay.
hold on. If you have other, are you using the phone or using computer?
I'm using phone.
Okay. Can you do me a favor? Hang up and call me back. Close all the other application. I think your internet is not good, and maybe there is some applications using the internet, so you can have a better voice. Can you do that? Call me back.
Okay.
All right. Thank you.
Okay. Oh.
Because we wanna understand what you
I'll
are
call
saying.
you
You know,
back.
everybody wanna understand what you are saying, and you know, just call me back in when you will close all up. Thank you. All right, guys. Imagine we have God. He says, "I'm going to cause you to forget the Quran, and I will make something similar or better." I mean, who is the crazy here? Who is the crazy here? Imagine I say to you, okay, did you get my book, The Deception of Allah? You say yes. He said, okay, forget about it. I'm going to cause you to forget it because I'm going to make something similar. Similar? Why you want to cause me to forget if it's similar? It is similar anyway. I mean, who is the crazy here? You cause me to forget it to make something similar? What does that mean? That is the madness. But this guy, he have to make up this excuse, for he cannot recite the same verse twice. All right, welcome back. Submission.
Hey, okay.
Okay, go ahead.
I think your somewhat I found it convinced. I don't know what to do. Okay.
Yeah, it's okay. Just go ahead. What do you want to say? We are listening.
Yeah,
I
I
don't,
know.
his internet.
It's it's very scary. Yeah, it dropped off.
Say again.
Hello.
Yes, I hear you. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
can you show me a single harf that has been changed in the Quran? Harf that has changed.
Well, the verse in the front of you it says to you is changed. However, if I want to show you,
What?
I can show you tons of misunderstanding. As an example, in the Quran the story of the three Christians and their dog.
Yes, they were in the cave.
Yes, you remember this story, right?
Yes, I remember this story.
Okay. And you know that dogs are bad animals in Islam, correct?
Yes, Najis,
And they
yes.
are najis. So okay, here now, how we can explain this? وتحسبهم
Okay.
that they are awake وهم رقود ونقلبهم ذات اليمين وذات الشمال وكلبهم باسط ذراعيه بالوصيد. Okay, how this happened? Their dog is opening his two hands. Dogs don't have two hands, my friend. Have you ever heard of a dog have a hand?
No.
Dogs have four
It
legs.
has 4 legs.
Correct. So this is a mistake, or the one who wrote the
But
Quran, he got it something wrong. This is not.
okay.
This is not kalbahum. This is kali'ahum.
Okay.
Kali'ahum is the one who provide them and support them. That is an angel. This story is copied from the Christians, which is written in the 4th century, long before Islam, written by a Christian priest. He is from Syria. It's a fiction story about a group of Christians.
Can I get that book? Can I get that book?
Yeah, you can right now. You can search in Google. Just search in Google right now. It's a very famous story. It's called the Seven Sleepers. Seven Sleepers. It's not a secret,
Sleepers. Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
written long before Islam. And here,
Okay.
Muhammad, or let us say, copying the story of this fiction story from the Christians, claiming that its true story happened, and about those Christians. And look, if you read the story with me here, they say they are 3 and their dog is number 4, and some they say they are 4 and their dog is number 5, and some they say they are 5 and their dog is number 6. Blah blah blah. So, but what is the number? Still there's no number. What is the answer? It's stupid. I mean, what you are saying to me, some they say 3 and some they say, and then they say to me, Allah knows best. At the same time, how you say you speak Arabic, I speak Arabic. We don't say they are 5 and their dog is number 6, because dog is not a human. We don't add in numbers. Like if I say to you, go and see how many people in the house, you say to me 7 people. You don't say to me 5 people and there is number 7 is a dog. That doesn't make sense. And here it says, actually, it's not even saying that. Look what it says. They are 3 and 3 and the 4th. Yeah, go ahead.
Well, someone told me that Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, he with the corpus. If you bring a Sahih Hadith, I swear I will.
I understand. Say again. I lost you. If I bring Sahih Hadith,
yes,
what?
he slept with some person. He texted me that your prophet slept with a dead woman. I didn't accept that. She said that. Is it? But I was looking, searching for that verse, but I was not able to get it. That verse in the Hadith or anywhere in the. Because I sometimes feel that some Christians make allegations on the Muslims, Actually, what you showed me is really convincing, and at last, I have to say that. Hello, can you
I
listen
hear
to
you.
me?
I hear you. I hear you. Go ahead. I'm listening.
Yeah, yeah, and yes, it's full. I can see that it's full of contradiction. I believe that now.
So, like, did you decide to leave Islam?
Yeah,
That's
I
wonderful.
decided to leave it
That's wonderful. I'm not going to ask you where are you from. You speak
because
Arabic, you know.
I cannot refute it anymore.
Yeah, yeah. Well,
I
that's wonderful,
cannot
my
bring
friend.
proof anymore because everything is clear.
So I advise you now to,
I tried for many years, and
yeah, I advise you to change your
all the
name
proofs are true.
from submission to Allah to something else. You know, because your name is submission to Allah, you're not submitting to Allah no more. That's a good news. Uh,
Okay, I will read and then I will read Bible. Okay, also I will read. All right.
well,
Okay.
I'm so happy for you, my friend. And
Okay.
if you have a question about Christianity, I will be happy to answer you. If you have something to say,
Yeah. Okay.
if you like to know about
Okay.
why I am a Christian, I will be happy to answer you too.
Okay. Yeah.
And
Yeah. Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
you know, the most important is not really to be Christian or to be a
Thank you
Muslim.
for helping me because I've been all your videos. It was very. I remember very. I was sick when I heard the first time your videos, but later on I went to ask when I asked people, they were all offended and they were angry. And now after long period, I went to Sunnah.com, Tafsirs, and other websites and looking, searching here and there. At last, all what you said is true, and I leave my religion. I renounce the belief
That's wonderful, my friend. I'm so happy for you, and may the Lord
anymore.
bless
I'm
you.
not.
May the Lord bless you and give wisdom in your life. And I hope that your family too, they will leave Islam as soon as possible. And if you need my help to convince any of your family, I will be so happy, to help.
Yeah, because I'm not supposed to follow the one who changes words every time. Every time there is in the other place, it is there is no compulsion, and I read that, and I
The voice is cutting.
accept that people as it is friend uh, from and this and that is full of following, and I defend Islam anymore. That means
Well,
okay, of
that's
course
wonderful, my
I
friend.
accept that,
If you
and
have,
thanks for you because you think you I'm very shivering right now, and thank you, brother.
you're welcome, my friend. I'm so happy for you. And don't be scared from the change you did. You did good. This is a change for better, and the devil is not going to have a power over you unless you give him
Okay.
the power. Actually, even the Quran, there is, I don't know if you know the verse. uh, the Quran says that Allah, he said to the shaitan that you have no power over my follower except the one who follow thee. But the Muslims, they say that Muhammad was controlled by black magic, and that means that Muhammad was following the devil. So Muhammad is,
Was he bewitched?
yes, they say he was bewitched, right? Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay.
And
Can you give me that?
what do you want?
Uh, from Hadith, Sahih Hadith, is he bewitched or not? And
Yeah, 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 sure,
I will
sure.
only need the volume and
Yeah, sure. That's very easy. You know, um, Muhammad, not only he was bewitched, even the hadith confirmed that Muhammad, he used to imagine himself sleeping with his wife, but the fact he never did. Read with me carefully here. This is Sahih al-Bukhari,
okay.
and this is the reference. I will put it on the screen. Hadith number 6063. All right, and this is
Okay.
Sahih Bukhari.
Okay.
Aisha, she
Okay.
said, the Prophet continued for such and such a period of time,
Okay.
imagining that he slept, which means have sex with his relationship with his wives, but in fact he did not. All right, and why this has happened? Then the story is speaking about that he was under the effect of a magic, which was made for him by a guy. His name is Lubayd ibn al-Asam, and you can read the whole story. You know, so you know, imagine we have a prophet. He have all the problems in the world in this prophet, from child molestation to sleeping with the wife's son, to black magic, to imagine himself doing things, but in fact he never did, including sex, which means even the sex of the prophet was unreal. You see, I mean, I can't imagine that somebody is married and then he speak about sex, and then we find that his sex, even sex, have no witnesses. You know, because when you have sex, you have a witness. It's your wife, right?
Yeah, because yes,
But
you're
here-
right. Because
but
say
here-
that when I can't say anymore it's Da'if hadith, it is Sahih hadith, because I don't have to, because I have to be genuine that your proofs are real, and
well, we are showing in the
I
stream
myself found this also, and it was really hard for me to believe this. He was bewitched, and also
you know,
very sad.
how he can be rich.
all of my life, and very sad.
You know, it's okay. You know, like you see here, chapter 15, verse number 42. It says, "Inna ibadi laysa laka alayhim sultan illa man ittaba'aka min al-ghawin." Okay, what does that mean? My followers, my slaves, you have no power over them except the one who follow thee. Okay, Allah is saying that to the shaitan, that you have no power over anyone of my servant, which means the Muslims, except the one who follow thee. So how shaitan have a power over Muhammad, putting black magic on him? Based in this verse, for the shaitan to be able to do so, he have Muhammad, he have to be following thee, the shaitan, correct?
Yeah.
Then it's a, you know, it's a crazy thing. So obviously this person suffering from, I believe Muhammad, as you know, and always he tried to cover.
Is that true that he was also poisoned at Khaybar by Safiya?
Yes, he was. You know, not by Safiya,
But
by a Jewish woman.
I haven't heard this all over my life.
Yeah, well, the Shia, they have different story. The Shia, they say that the one who killed Muhammad, it was Aisha and Hafsa. But yeah, but the Sunni, they have different scenario. They believe it was اسمه الذي أكلت بخيبر.
Hey, thank you. I will call you.
All right, no
I will call you.
I understand.
And I will tell. I will tell my wife also. I will let her understand, because she was actually she was the one who led me to watch your video, and I've been watching.
That's wonderful.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Yes, she was the one. I was angry at her first. I was really angry. I would ask her apologize. Because I beat her once because I was annoyed, because I was I was protecting my face, and later on, after watching many of your videos, I finally found out that it's really convincing, and I left Islam.
That's wonderful.
And I will ask you other questions, and
that's, may the Lord bless you and bless your family and your wife and your kids, and feel free to call me anytime, you or your wife, and if you have any question.
Okay.
May the Lord bless you, my friend. Take care.
Okay. Okay. Bye-bye.
All right. Today we have a wonderful day. Here we go. We have a gentleman who decided to leave the cult of Islam. And, you know, I understand people, they fight me in the beginning and they hate me. I understand. I mean, it's not easy. It's not easy, my friend. Someone who prayed to his God 5 times a day, bow down, think he's a real God. And then you suddenly you see someone saying something never heard before.
grace unending, love so deep, in His promises we leave. No more chains to bind our hearts, we rise again with brand new starts. From ashes we are lifted high, from mourning into joyful cries. The great